the sexiest bastards in Scottish football.
He's looking no bad. He's looking no bad.
With a beard, did he? I love it.
Desi Mida with a beard. Is that a beard? No, he's ready for battle Sunday.
He's got it for Sunday.
The battle fever is on. Yeah.
Is that?
Aye, is that?
Oh, is it? Oh, you're
going the other side, right?
Well, come on.
Aye. He's coming into my side.
Slaney, apologise.
I know, it's sweet.
It's not like that.
Yeah, I know.
I know, I didn't even realise.
No, I love it, mate.
No.
You're like Steven Seagal.
I couldn't grow one of them. I couldn't grow one.
Steven Seagal.
I couldn't grow one of them. Reminds me of ginger. I could have it.
Oh, it's a bit of tartan going on.
You get everything in there.
Aye,
It's a bit.
But
Mate, I like
it. Wait.
Red, white and blue.
Did you see Steve Clark picking someone at the Carvers there? Did you see it?
Aye, but
And then he was picking someone out his teeth as well. Oh, like red Aberdeen shorts he was picking. Hey, Lewis Ferguson's got his first cap for Scotland. First cap for Scotland.
well done.
Aye.
The best Ferguson ever.
Well, I hope he will be. Aye. But he done okay. It was...
give him a break, man. He done alright. He fucking made a start for Scotland. Come on, give your boy a bit of credit. You know, always
Derek, did you give him credit? Bro,
did you text him?
No,
Derek, did you text him after the game?
He done okay. He can do... Listen, gives him a wee gauge where he needs to get to. But he done okay. That's it.
By the way, he's not an international. Cost fortunes. He gets more money. That's what
does he?
That's what it is.
Listen now.
Well done.
Did you text him after it, Derek?
What?
Did you text him after it?
No,
Can you get
his wee mammy texted me. I was with him yesterday. He came in, they popped in. Aye, so they get back about 4 in the morning. So he's away straight up this morning to Aberdeen to train.
So when did you find out he was starting? When did he find it?
I think
gives you a wee insight.
I was out doing a bit of shopping with the missus.
Wait, what supermarket?
And Tesco.
Are you Tesco?
Aye, bit of Tesco. But I mean,
this is when
hold on, aye.
And Summers, wasn't
it? Every little helps.
Sorry.
Come on, what's on?
Carver actually go.
Right, so
I know, and it was just a wee text. We've got a family text.
Who's that?
Is it a group chat?
No, just my missus and his brothers, and it come through that he didn't say he was starting, he says he might be starting. I think it was Kenny McLean that a wee upset stomach or whatever, so that's probably...
Carver's done something.
He's poisoned his sweaty.
So did you and Carol start tonguing in Tesco when you heard he was starting?
Aye, up
He's
the back,
dancing.
aye.
Up the hills.
By the way, she's...
Right, so when was it confirmed to that you knew he was starting? Just when you heard it on the...
Oh, just the same as you guys, aye. So it was just that I might be starting, so, and then we just let the rest of the you guys, you see the team using, you go, good, I'll sit down and watch it and I'll try and enjoy it. But they don't enjoy it. I kind of, like his brothers and the missus, they don't enjoy it.
What a transformation, because when I first started this, right, you came on the kitchen, must have been about 5 years ago now. I didn't think Lewis was playing for Hamilton. Is it? Would I be right in saying that?
That's good. What a
coming
great
off,
point.
He was just coming off the bench.
Just try to get into the Hamilton side.
We've took him on his journey. We've took him on his journey.
Exactly.
Aye.
He's played a big part in that, I think.
Massive.
Oh, aye, all the credit to you, of course. I mean, he spent a bit of time with yous.
You've changed his mentality completely, haven't you? He used to greet all the time, didn't he?
You spoke to the Hydro, no? Didn't you? You spoke to the Hydro.
Oh, you had a big influence, no?
100%.
Listen, you go to day. I'm serious here.
Aye.
You've been with him a couple of times, certainly at the Hydro, and that 10-15 minutes, take him aside, give him a good talk to. It works wonders.
It just shows you though, doesn't it, for any player out there? Just shows you might not play with Hamilton and then bang, a few years later, you'll start for Scotland. Unbelievable achievement, man.
I know.
Things can change, innit? So I mean, aye, just keep
And do you know what I like
doing
about him as well?
He's sexy.
Hey, that's the first time.
And he knows it.
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
Sexy and he knows it.
Aye, but some players when they don't get a move can get the heat down, drop the standards up. He doesn't. Keeps pushing and pushing.
Oh no,
and pushing,
that's what I'm saying.
And that's why he'll keep going. Well
he's
done.
in that squad and he's playing amongst the other guys. Like McGinn, I mean, I'm a big fan of McGinn. I love him. Aye.
2 games.
No, I say to him, look at the guys, you know, take wee bits for them. Watch how they prepare, watch how they train, watch how they go about their business when it comes to match time.
Yeah.
So aye, that's where he wants to get to.
It's a great day for him goal. It's very proud when I see him starting.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
We used to take big credit for you guys.
Did your dad ever take when you got a...
Never.
Did you know? My dad texted me when I made my...
If I was playing the backyard, my dad would go to the house.
Would he?
Shut the curtains.
Not interested. What was that, didn't he?
Well, there's a good
probably my lucky ability, Paul.
See there you
So
go.
you can
Out the back garden, Lewis couldn't beat his oldest brother. He did football. Remember we went into COVID? We were there, we were in the house for 6 weeks. Couldn't beat his Dan, couldn't beat his big brother.
I know, but the stripping has brought him
High heels on. That's got to piss off.
No, that's Ross. Ross is a stripper.
Ross is a stripper.
Darren's a baller.
Grosvenor Sport made an international debut as well. They're flying.
10-0.
New sign-up offer, Paul. What is it?
Bet £5 and get £25 in free bets on any sport. Obviously, sport at the moment is high and demand is Formula 1.
Oh, I love it, mate.
Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. But what was I going to say it there? Sign up at gsport.com/open goal.
Steve Leclerc.
Aye, big. How did Lewis say about him? How was his behaviour? And
After the Grand Prix.
What's that?
Steve Leclerc beat on the line for Verstappen.
Right on my head there.
Right, okay. And YouTube as well, Frank. We need subscribers.
Need some what?
We need some more
Yeah,
subscribers.
good.
Frank, how have you been anyway?
I know, I've been last
I've
year.
been good. I've just worked hard. I've been
Growing
away.
your hair.
No, I'm getting a cut
It's a
today.
bob, innit?
Getting a cut today.
I like it, mate. I like it.
No, it's too long.
Wavy.
Too long. I've been playing a lot of golf. This weather's been brilliant.
What's changed? I saw what you fucking did.
No, it's
Who
just
have you been playing
weather.
with?
A couple of boys, a couple of boys.
Any big names you can
Bobby
drop?
Bluebell's playing with him. Bobby
Who?
Bluebell. Bobby Bluebell. Do you know him? Young at heart, the Bluebells.
You're so young.
There you go, Bob. That's for you. That's the one. Him there.
Young and hard.
That's it.
I know the
Once you
tune.
learn the words, it's good.
I love that song. Can
That's
I
a
meet
good-
him?
Aye.
Is he a good guy?
Aye, he's a good guy.
Is he?
Aye.
I love that song. Do you know?
Aye,
Good.
class
Good guy.
song.
That's a great wee tune, that.
Good
The wee
stuff.
tune.
This is
Good group.
This is the company he keeps.
Aye.
Oh.
Innit? I go out short my
boxers.
missus. He's knocking about with Bobby, the Bluebell.
Aye.
What did your dad think of Lewis's making his debut?
Oh, by the way, I don't get it. Oh, my dad's, he's very critical. So
Is he?
is.
Is he?
Oh, by the
Wow.
way, aye.
Saying what his shorts should be tighter.
Oh, my old man. By the way, he doesn't give you much praise. That's for
Does he
sure.
not?
No, praise is silence. When he doesn't say it, when he doesn't slaughter you, that means you've done it
So when
right.
you played, whenever you done, would they ever
Silence.
praise you? Silence.
That's when I knew when I was come back in the motor or back to the house when there was nothing says I'd done all right.
And you know,
But I was
you
never
had a good
shouted at,
game.
and the same with Barry. It was the same with Barry as well. Never kind of when he done well, nothing really, hardly any praise. But I'm the total opposite. And he never shouted at us. He never gave us a view. He would just point out things. But when you done well, when there was silence. But I'm totally different. When my boys, the three of them, when they've done well, and it was Barry, I'll tell them they've done well. I'll give them a wee pat in the back. I'll give them a wee cuddle. Aye, of course. Aye. You get a wee bit of praise is nice.
Aye.
Wee bit of praise is good.
What was
innit?
your dad like with you, Frank?
I was good. I didn't play football till I was later on, so I never
what-
played when I was a boy.
What were you doing before that?
Going to watch Celtic.
Oh, were you, eh? What, never actually played? Kicked the ball, eh?
Never kicked the ball.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And what age did you start?
Mad.
19.
What, you started playing football at 19?
No, I started playing football at 18.
What's crazy?
What do you mean?
Played in the primary school and that was it.
That's
Never played.
unbelievable.
Never
Just
played.
didn't-
And then what about when you were playing with Celtic? Would your dad give you advice after games, say you played well? Or
No, my dad's, when I come up for Celtic, that was the proudest moment because he used to take me on the game. So
Was it street teams you had and all? I mean, I grew
I
up
used to play
I
in
grew
the
up in
street.
Balana.
You should-
Your street played
The
against
reason, I
other
learned,
street.
the reason I learned how to play football
Donny
was it was
Devils,
a gravel pitch, and if you didn't control it, all the old boys just come through you. They didn't mess about, so that's where I learned how to play football.
19-year-old.
Yeah.
bonkers.
I was, do you know how good it was? I mean, I'm going to tell you a secret. I was playing football with my pals. It was some of my pals asked me to go, and there was 5 scouts watching the boy I was playing against. And he's on the bins now.
you're a horrible bastard. You are a horrible bastard.
Fucked him, ain't you? You've done him at a mouth.
Oh, but
Sorry.
I know we're talking about your first time playing football, but when was your actual first?
That's what
the
I
most
mean.
important thing for you. When was your
That's what
actual
I'm meaning.
First what? No.
When did it
I
start?
can't say that. All the older boys got me out. It was good. Anyway, can't go there. It's a family show.
I think something's coming good to you.
No, I get captured when I was around about 15. Aye. Oh,
Who
aye.
fair?
Just one day Burn took me down to Strathclyde Park and just...
Had away with you?
Aye.
Bro,
Threw me
come on,
about the
hear
ball
this.
and I
Come on, hear this.
Oh, by the way.
He did Andy was tapped the window, wasn't he? What is it?
Stop the steamy windows, by the way.
Was it wee Durante with a
Oh, hold on. Can I have a wee shout out for my pal? He
is
just
it
went through, Durante. He just went through a big operation
did he?
yesterday,
Brilliant, mate.
getting a knee replacement. He's had a hellish time over the last few years, really been struggling. So we man's better.
He's better.
Hopefully,
Good guy.
I'll
Could have
hear
just texted him
from-
back.
No, but it's nice to get him a shout. It's nice you brought up his name.
He's not his number.
We're on a group chat. I hope you're all right, wee
Aye,
man.
good
And I'm
luck,
sure
man.
you will be.
That'd be brilliant,
I'll be getting Man
Get
United
back
in
to
about
golf
5
course
years'
soon.
time.
I love hearing about their first times there.
Oh,
He's not really went in it much.
No, I'm surprised
me?
at that.
absolutely
Is it
been
simply
really
doing it
detailed.
at the
And
To be fair, there's been about 1,000 since, so...
No.
oh, more than 1,000.
Is it been
1,000?
Has it been 1,000, Frank?
Aye, but it was a bad year.
No, it's been 1,000. If it's been 1,000, you're a hero, is it?
I don't know.
Did you keep count for a while?
No.
No.
No chance. Didn't do that. No, man. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't
Scotland,
bad
stay
as that.
friendly.
Brilliant.
Wait, what a team. What a team Scotland, what a squad Scotland
Aye.
are now.
He's got them all
Shifting
working together,
mentality.
What a job your pals then.
Told you, but told
Aye,
you,
you
beginning,
did.
not one of
You
you.
did. We were
cracking
cracking, you're right.
Aye, I says it.
But I think we were critical for the right reason because we knew
How good the
No, but
players
you
were.
were saying he was a miserable sort, but he'll get that squad together and he'll get it. It's a club mentality in it. And he's a good lad. He likes a laugh. He'll have a laugh with the boys. Doesn't like in front of the press. He just gives it that moody. He tries to be moody, and it doesn't work, Steve. You don't do it. It's no you. So, but he's a good guy. And I told you 3 years in the dressing room with me. So the other boys, he's got to have a laugh.
Well, you're involved in football management, coaching that. So sometimes it's not about what you're doing on the field in terms of training session, coaching sessions. It's how the boys react to you, respond to you, and obviously that's what he's
As a
trying.
person,
You look at Stevie Clark, didn't you, in the media, and just what you're saying,
Oh, told
you're
you-
thinking he looks quite dour, quite
The
boring.
biggest praise I gave him was when he went to West Ham with Zola. And the boys were saying, the boys have been there for years and years, or the coaches, and he says, he walked in the first week, he'd done 5 exercises that I've never seen. And that's...
And usually everyone uses the same
I know,
exercise.
it's usually in it, but he says it was incredible. Boys loved it, so
That's
they're
it.
doing that.
Ended up getting relegated, but I had the 5 drills were good.
Not them, not that team, not that team. But they
These
enjoyed
ones got
themselves.
sacked after 2 months, but brilliant. I had 5 drills.
They get
man management, innit?
He gets
It's a man-
sacked, he gets sacked. But
Man management.
See, Stevie Clark always looks the type to me that should never have been an assistant manager or a coach.
No, he's a
manager, isn't he?
he done well. Was it
West Brom, I done
Aye,
really well. West Brom.
What do you think? What do you think is the most thing that's changed though? You know, is it him
Aye.
in the last few years?
Aye. He's got a steady.
More the players.
He's got a
No, a
steady.
manager always takes credit, I think. At the end of the day, you
Aye.
fail and live by your
decent,
manager,
isn't
I think.
No, listen.
He's found that shape. I was critical of the
Aye,
shape
no,
at
he
first
has.
as well. I wasn't
And the
too sure
players
about the
and
shape, the 3-4-3, but seems to fit the players that he's got.
And I tell you what I like about him as well, he's loyal to the players.
Aye.
When the players, even maybe they're out of form a wee bit with their
On the
club
playing,
team,
aye.
but when they go to Scotland, he remembers what they've
I know,
done
but is
for
that
him.
right? Is that right? We're talking, there's a big thing about the other guys, Southgate doing that as well, but I think if you're playing well, you should be in a team. I think it's the ones.
But they've never let him down.
I know they've never let him down, but if you're not having a good game all season and then you go to Scotland, you might do all right, but you're going to do that extra to get them to the next stage where you want to go.
It's like Patterson.
You know, if you're playing well,
and he
Yeah,
played
no, I get what you're
I'd put
saying.
you in.
Fraser, look at how he's handled the Fraser situation. He
brilliant.
didn't come, didn't show up, and he's well at well.
I see
I'm
that.
not having a bit of that. That's not what you're all about. That togetherness. That's what he's created, didn't he?
That is hard for an international manager because when somebody has done so well for you, and then somebody outside the squad's maybe playing really well, it's hard to get that balance of bringing him in and leaving.
I think the biggest difference is most of the players are playing the Premiership and they're rather than playing the Championship in England. Most of them there's a lot of them in the Premiership, and that's massive.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
McGinnon,
not
that
If you see that he's got the
pace.
balance right, so he has, hasn't he? I get that some of them, you know, I'm talking about guys like Taylor, I'm talking about guys like O'Donnell. You know, like sometimes people go, why are they in the squad? It's because they've done it for him. You know, and maybe not playing at their best with their club team, but when they show up, but he gets that balance, look, the way he's kind of shifted things about in the last few games. But and they were so unlucky against Poland. I mean, I was at the game, you know, and just they were good that night. I was a cracking game to watch.
Yeah.
So it was. They're a
Poland's
good
a decent team as
watch.
well.
That's the difference.
Yeah, they're a good watch
They're
now.
a good watch. That's what I'm trying. Innit? Sometimes before you're sitting there and you're going, you mump your moan, you go, it's quite boring. I think they're enjoyable.
He's got the nation interest again. That's the biggest.
But they need to qualify
biggest
again for the World Cup because
I think they'll beat. I think
they'll beat Wales,
I don't know if they're going to play Ukraine, but I think if they play Wales, they'll beat them.
What I like about Stevie Clark is he did take criticism at the start. I was one of them as well, saying it was boring. But he's obviously went in there and thought, right, I need to make us hard to beat first and foremost. And then the good
it's a process you have to go through. And the process is to get a bit of confidence into the side. Once you get that bit of confidence, the guys can go and express themselves. In the Poland game with Christie and what do you call him? Aston Villa boy, I can't believe it. McGinn, can't believe it. And we the boy up to. I just thought it was exciting that the two of them, just because as soon as we got on the front foot, you know, there was bodies getting forward as well for the middle of the park. I think they're just a good watch at the minute.
Adams makes a massive difference coming in. I
Pace
think
and
he's
power,
been
innit?
brilliant since he
Pace,
came to
power.
Southampton. Somebody can get a hold of the ball when you're in the cross, get a hold of it, and then you can get up the pitch. He's very good at it.
Another thing, they work their socks off as well, don't they? There's not one of them goes through the motions. They get it all.
So you've got these top players in top teams, but they don't come there with that attitude. Because if there's something, they'll work together, and that's incredible. Well done.
Brilliant.
But then,
John Carver's played a massive part though.
he doesn't get enough for me.
Doesn't it?
Get a wee bit
Going about the boys' rooms, farting in the rooms and walking around.
I know, it's just
We're all enjoying it.
letting them
All
sleep. It's
enjoying
a sleep tablet. It's a sleeping.
That's what sends them to sleep, innit? They're struggling to sleep before a big game. He just sticks arse in the door, bang, shut the door.
There we go. Enjoy yourself. See you in the morning. But no, fair play. He doesn't get enough.
No.
Certainly doesn't. We do, but you don't seem to really be on that with Carver, didn't you? Know?
No.
You enjoy Carver too much.
Yeah.
I think he's a wonderful man.
Right, we're on to the big one at the weekend.
Aye.
Oh.
Let's do what here all about.
I just think we let the
Why don't we
Let's
just roll a bit? Get the taps off, car park, roll a bit with each other.
This is probably one of the biggest games.
Get off each other.
When was the last time it was the biggest game?
We'll reenact the big blonde taking you in the motor.
that'd be good.
Starclay party, what a ball.
You go beat the
He's too much for me, wasn't he? Imagine him on the motor. Oh, the experience that he's got.
No, you'd be lost.
I would be lost.
You'd be wanting about in a days for days.
Days for days.
But here, lads, seriously, what I should do here, if Celtic
You
win,
put gel on your hair, did it?
aye,
What kind of gel is it?
the wettest gel you could possibly find.
He's just delighted.
looks wet.
He's just delighted he's got here.
That's either a newsagent or a
Tintin.
pharmacy. The gel.
These are so close, Tesco.
Oil.
Tesco one.
Did you think your hair was gone?
What, Tesco's own brand?
I thought that as well.
So wet, mate.
So wait,
You didn't think I was coming back, didn't you?
I thought it was done.
You thought
I
it was
thought I
gone
was
forever.
I'm more interested in the process of how that's got to that stage. So you've came in, you went for a shower this morning?
No, that's the problem. That's why the gel went in.
Oh, that's it.
Because it was a bed there, and I thought, I'll need to
shower?
flick it.
You
a
shower?
I can smell
You
it.
got to
I had
shower
a
and get
shower.
up in the morning.
Aye, but what was quite
Didn't
too
say you had
cold.
a shower last night. You've been on about your bed or not?
Is it wet wipes?
Didn't have a shower last night.
Wet wipes.
Wish I did say that. I didn't have one last night.
So you woke up today and never got a shower? and
Too
just
cold, far too cold for that. I know
What
a shower
were you doing
heats
last
you.
You know you can turn the shower to hot.
What did you do last night before you went to
And
sleep?
we also see the shower now.
you
You get, and swear my man's life, you get about 90 seconds in it before it cuts out. And you need to shout something downstairs, put the fucking switch up.
Oh.
Why, I know, but why don't you,
that right?
before you go in the shower, go downstairs, you turn the switch on yourself, go back up and you'll get longer in the shower.
No.
What did you do
As soon as you
yesterday?
turn the
I'm
shower
there.
on, and it can be vacuums, you get 90 seconds to 2
How do you
minutes
not get
to
it?
get
What
back.
did you do yesterday?
We question, why don't you
Fitness
get it?
work, I know.
Fitness
work.
A wee question, why don't you get it fixed?
I know the money you've got,
Why
phone a
don't you
plumber.
phone somebody come out and they'll fix it?
I know, I'm sure we had
Well,
some.
there you go.
I'm sure my
That's a wee
dad
shout out to
some.
I think your dad
Any plumbers?
fixed it. I think his dad's fixed it.
My
so
missus has put your
save
hand
money.
and all that stuff. I'll get
get
send
her up.
her out.
I get
Maybe ass crack out the jeans.
Get her in the cupboard. Get her in. Carol in the cupboard.
He'd be a bit close to the bone, aren't he?
Aye.
Oh, aye.
He'd be a bit
Aye,
dangerous.
that's fine line.
I'm in that Ferguson group chat. We're
Aye.
Right, so you got up, did you put your clothes on first?
Put your clothes on first, and I was just ready to rock and roll and get out the house, and then
Was it that wee mirror at the front door you done your hair?
I seen the mirror and I went, fuck, I've got bed here, man. I'm like, bastard. So I just fucked a bit of gel on it, and then
Brilliant.
went no bad in it.
I know, just done that.
We fucked it up at the front.
Did you brush your
Just
teeth?
that.
I brushed my teeth.
Good.
You need to, didn't you, man?
Aye. You need to do
The hair
that.
gel.
Bit of spray.
What about that in the morning, but when you're in your bed and
I know.
see it all
Is it
fine.
Is she there? Is she still there? She's still tied up.
That's what I'm saying.
You had a shower every morning, didn't you? You would never go to the house without a
Oh,
shower.
I can see him in a bar of soap like doing a front. Did you?
But are you a bar of soap guy? Keep dropping it and somebody will come
With a wee
I think
head
that's
head cap on.
That's your, after your performance at the Hydro before we went out on stage, that's your game, innit?
in. Keep that.
Oh.
You need to take that to the
Nah,
grave
I'm
with you.
scared.
Would you
for
ever
life
say
with
this
that.
morning, aye? Nah, you're a clean guy, man. So I prefer I'm not clean, it's just then it's
Sure, every morning.
you can tell you've had a shower the hair today. See how you can tell somebody's hair is?
You spend about 5 minutes washing the boys, so don't you?
Aye. Aye. Just part of it.
If
They're
you,
heavy, big heavy dude. Well, big heavy boys he's got.
Do you wear the head? Do you wear the what's that called?
The head cap.
Shower cap.
Shower cap.
Shower cap.
Do you wear a shower cap?
Shower cap, bother.
We flowers.
Do you and Carol still go in the shower together?
Aye.
Is that totally accident?
I don't. Maybe on holiday. Aye.
I can't believe you answered that.
Because that's when you do.
Carol Black, really?
Sorry, Carol.
Oh, Carol.
What?
Sorry, boys. The boys will be scared.
No.
Do you just go in the bath and that yourself?
Swimming pool, go in a swimming pool.
Do you and Richard,
I said,
do you and Richard Gordon ever go together?
No, I don't.
Part of the bath again. So you can create the most bubbles.
You've got a hang for Richard Gordon, haven't you?
Hold on.
Aye, well, I get that. Right.
What about you? I like to know your morning routine. Full morning. I like
Up, kids up, getting their breakfast. I jump up, get a shower, get myself ready. When I finish breakfast, they go up, shower, get them ready, school. Yeah.
By the way, that's a great routine. Well done, son.
I usually shower twice a day, one at night and one in the morning, but because it's recently been that cold in the shower,
Well, you get
Cold shower's good for you, mate. I blast the cold for 30 seconds.
Certainly no good for downstairs.
Get a shower in the morning, and if you're going out at night, you get a shower again. No.
Aye.
It's a clatty bastard, isn't it? Let's be honest.
No,
That's
the
a bad
cold
one.
shower.
That's a bad one for me today. When that could be bad.
Right, we're talking about Celtic and Rangers Sunday.
Right, here we
Massive.
go.
You going to have a shower for now till then?
I don't
You going?
Can I see it?
Just sit bogging.
I've got 3 runs since then. Until then, sorry. I might just know what I still get. Somebody said that it's actually bad to wash yourself every day.
Too much.
Too much. It was
Washing your hair's bad.
said that?
Don't know what
It was
That's a dog.
an actor said that.
That was a dog that said that.
That's a dog. You can't wash a dog every day, but you know you get washed.
That Mila Kunis said that. She says she only washes once a week or something.
Oh, she's stinking.
No.
Right, anyway.
Right,
so
come on.
to the
Right,
biggest-
I've got places to be.
On to the biggest
Okay.
game of the season. I'm going to say it and I'm going to ask you, if Celtic win, is the league over Derek Ferguson?
Well, it's going to be extremely difficult for Rangers. Listen, I think so. I think Rangers have to win. And Sunday, he was just touching on it. That is, it's one of the biggest games in a long time.
Yeah.
And the thing with Rangers at the minute, they've enjoyed the big games this season. They've turned up. You know, I'm talking about it in Europe as well. So when it's came to a massive game, big game, they've been able to produce a performance. So, like me and a lot of the Rangers fans in Sunday will be hoping for that. But they're up against a team that are in a good place at the minute. You know, domestically. You know, they've been sound, playing really well. So there's a challenge for Rangers. I think the goal difference as well, is it 7 or 8?
7 or 8.
So I think they need a win. if they don't get the win on Sunday, I would say it'd be extremely difficult for Rangers.
Even
to
as a
win
draw,
that
do you
one.
think it was still?
I
I
don't
think
even.
draw's better for Celtic, isn't it? So,
I really think a win for Rangers, but
Good winner.
but you never know in this. I mean, you can go back to things in the past, helicopter Sunday and all that, and how that all transpired. But for Rangers, I think it's really important they win. How they do it, you know, I'm not too bothered, but I think at times during the season and in Europe, in the big games, they've turned
They'll
up.
come out.
This could be the best. This could be the best one for years. I'm telling you.
And that's because
Goals-wise,
Goals-wise, I think it'll be a high scorer.
the last time Slaney they turned up against Celtic, I mean they sat off Celtic. That's the worst thing you can do against good players and a good team.
Giving time on the ball.
Sit off them.
Don't know why you would ever do that.
Aye. So I know it was a strange performance for me. So hopefully lessons learned and they turn up and they will have a go. And that's what you're alluding to, innit? It's going to be an open game,
definitely.
exciting game. And that's what I'm thinking. I think there's going to be goals.
I don't think there's no injury problems at Celtic, so he's got a full squad, which is.
What would your front line be, Frank, Celtic? Front three. We were having a wee debate about it on the podcast.
I would play Jota, Abada, and Giakoumakis.
There's a guy.
I knows his goals, doesn't he?
He's wanting to play Derek Ferguson.
But I'm sure. See,
I think Kyogo on the bench would be great to get him on the bench to come on.
I could be wrong here.
Might play media.
That's what
Might
he
play
wants
him through the middle.
Could be wrong, but I'm sure he'll start in the head.
No, he'll not play through the middle, Frank. Giakoumakis will play through the
I
middle.
think so. I think so as well. But I'm just saying, a lot of Celtic supporters I've been speaking to say he'll cause problems. But so does Giakoumakis push himself a bit as well. He's not just a big boy, like, you know, a big front man. He's he pushes himself a bit. So.
I'm going to see my point. See on Jake Ramsey will start? That's what I wanted to ask there.
No, I don't.
Do you know?
No, I don't think he will start. No, I mean, there's a lot of speculation at the minute. I mean, he had that full 90 minutes for Wales, and then obviously through the week, it wasn't there's an issue with his hamstring or groin. I'm not too sure. We hear the same about Morelos, but Morelos has played with a niggling, and this is. Sometimes you've heard me before. It does my nutting that players, when they've got a wee niggle, the down tools and don't want to play.
Why would you not want to play in this game?
I know, and that's what I'm saying, Mark. You're never 100% fit. You know that yourself, still playing and all that. So he'll get through it, and he's got a wee muscle issue, but I'm sure he'll play.
He's got a wee muscle issue as well,
but he's saying that nothing wrong with that.
But I don't think Ramsey will start. No. I don't.
I think he starts.
Do you?
I think it's suited Ramsey and Arfield, isn't it? I think it's suited
I don't know.
I like Ramsey.
I think it's. I like him. I like him. If he's a fit player, he's a good player, and that's it. But then he never played the other night, and I think they've done him good. He needs time. He's not played in 4 years.
The Dundee game, I thought he looked fit. He was up and down, showed enthusiasm, hit the box every time the ball went wide.
I know, but he's got. But the problem with Celtic, you're going to have to chase that way.
But Ramsey's a big time player. I want guys like him in my team. Big time.
And he's a big time player. Of course he is, but is he fit? That's what I'm saying. He's a good player when he's fit. Is he fit enough to chase that way? To chase people that way?
But then,
I don't know.
Do you see the other night that the Nigeria? Did you see the scenes at Nigeria?
Aye, mental.
So who was it?
Aribo, Bassett and Balogun involved.
Will that have an effect on them? No chance.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I tell you, it might have an effect on them. They want to go back and play with their national team after that.
Yeah.
You know, they drew the game. Obviously, they're not qualified, but they've had to. You see the reports cowering in the dressing room as well. No, they've had to get back. All the fans are venting their anger, aren't they?
Now, they'll be probably buzzing actually. They're back at Rangers, won't they? But
no,
this is the game you want. This is the games you want to play in, and that's what I'm saying. It's they've came to the fore. Rangers, the players, they all enjoy this. The speculation.
He's your Rangers team.
They'll put the heating on.
The Rangers. Bassi will play full-back position. Barisic, you don't get near that fixture for me after that last performance. Hollander, Goldston, Tav. It's the middle of the park. That's where he brought up a great point because I think against Celtic you're going to need legs in the middle of the park.
That's the biggest
thing.
like
you said, that boys like Jack, Aribo,
Lundstrom,
maybe Arfield, Lundstrom could maybe sit a wee bit deeper with Jack. But you get all your better players, the better ones on the park, and like Aribo.
Three of
Morelos
picks himself. Who's that right hand side?
So that's Aribo's going to play further forward.
He's not going to be back. Is that not?
No, Morelos will play.
I know. I think so, but
but get your best with legs and that. When you're talking about Aribo, you're talking about Ken, Arfield, Lundstrom, Jack. The guys, they get about
play with.
Oh, that was the one I remember Jock Wallace going through.
Play 12 players.
I've not been scared of many people. I've not only one person throughout my career I was scared of, and that was Jock Wallace. And he was going through the tactics and all that on the board, and I noticed he had 12 men. And
You never told him.
No, it was Shuggy Burns that told him. You get that.
You
didn't.
What, he did them?
I think. Big job. It was physical.
What, because you told him there was 12 players on the pitch?
Just
brilliant.
Shut it.
As a manager, if he does.
Jock Wallace, he could do what he wants.
The best one I heard with Jock Wallace was they said to him, they kept saying to him, what's your motivation? How do you motivate the players and all that? He says, well, I go in the morning and I look at everyone training. And if they need motivated, I sell them.
It's a great, eh?
What a shout that. If they need motivated, I sell them.
See, I know we've had a wee bit and it carried on actually. We phoned each other Monday night, we were arguing about that. We didn't still arguing. But I'm sure, so if I look back to the last sort of maybe 5 games, I think
he's went away and thought about something now. He's not bringing
it. But I think just with coming off the top of the heat there, I've got a feeling that Maida started ahead of Abada. Could be right. Could be wrong. I don't know. But what? And the reason for that, obviously,
but putting Maida there out on the right.
He's wanting to change Jota, who's probably been one of the best players Celtic have had this season. Oh, he wants to put him on the right wing.
No,
but listen.
Fish out of water.
No, not at all. Listen, good win. I could play both sides as well. Good wingers can do that.
I get what you're saying, but if he's not going to play a bad day, he'll play Forest, I think. I don't be late for
You don't think Maida will play?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's what he's saying. I think Giacomakis has to play because he's earned it.
He's wanting me on the left wing.
I know.
He wants to move Jota.
Can he play?
Listen,
He's played there all year.
listen.
I know. He's brilliant at the left wing.
Oh, but he's not playing on the right.
See when Kyogo did.
He's not been good enough on the left wing. He wants to play on the right.
He's been, by the way, he's been bad. Then, but the last, since he got injured, he got a rest in his back, and he's been back to his best.
Can I say, Simon?
A wee break.
What's one of the most important things to Ange is the way he plays, is pressing right. See with Kyogo not playing, I think he feels made us at the forefront of that. I think.
No, I get that, mate.
Brilliant point. I get that. But I don't think you can back that for that. But
We'll see what happens. Right, there's other games. Big game at Easter Road.
Have we done the scoreline?
Oh, but how we get a prediction? Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
I don't know. That's not on the sheet.
No, I don't. That'll be him out the door. Derek, what do you think scoreline?
What do you think?
I've said it the other day. I think Celtic will get 2 goals early because, as James McPake said, Celtic's the first team he's ever seen in his life that came out for the start and try end the game.
They'll be ready for that.
And how will you celebrate if you win? Have a shower?
Aye.
Shower.
Why don't you have a bath? That's good to have a bath.
Aye, all the family. I don't know. Listen, we'll
share it.
Usually do that. So Derek, so
I don't want to, I think what you.
2-1, I think Celtic. Sorry.
See, I'm thinking. I think it could even be a 3-2, a 4-2, something
2-2,
mad like that. I'm hoping it's like that, and I hope it goes in obviously in our favour. But I just think it's going to be an open game.
You got it?
No. They're trying to get tickets and that as well.
What time will you start at? 12 o'clock kick-off?
Oh no, I'll be very professional. I'll wait till 12 o'clock before I have a.
What will you hit to?
I don't know, probably a couple of Marettis or something.
People
What about you, Frank? When are you watching it? Nest?
Aye, you get a better. Have you go to a wee pub or something? You don't get to watch it, right? I want to watch the game. I want to get engrossed in it as well, just like you guys.
What do you think you score, Frank?
2-0.
Celtic.
Scorers.
Jackie Mack. Aye, Jackie Mack.
See, that's what
Jackie Mack tomorrow.
Aye, Jackie Mack is.
See,
Jackie Mack is, and I think Jota might score here.
Fair right.
He's
not even looked at the goal since he's went right mid, but he's not playing the right.
See, I think both teams are going to score. Both teams will score. I think that's what I'm predicting. Anyway, there's going to be goals.
Right, Hibs v Dundee United. Must win for Sean Money. We're going to make any hopes fourth qualifying for Europe.
Aye, well, it was
hard game. United are decent away from home. Beat St Mirren last time, didn't they?
Sometimes Dundee United on their day are an excellent, they're a good team. So they're, even you talk about up top, you know, we've got McNulty and that, we've got the back and they'll go behind them. Craig Brewster. But Hibs need to respond, didn't they, for the Aberdeen game?
2 points off United.
It's so close in there. It's unbelievable.
Touch tight,
aye, it is. And you're probably looking at 2 teams that are evenly matched. But I would edge towards Dundee United with
so that.
Would I? Because I mean, Portis is still out. He's obviously serving that suspension as well.
I think he's a big player.
Massive.
I think he's a big player for them, so I think they'll win.
But I just think they've just got to change it a wee bit, you know, let them off the leash a wee bit more. The Hibs team I'm talking about.
Is he going to do that? It's Sean.
I don't think I know, and that's what we were debating the last time.
He's got his own ways of doing things,
isn't he? So that could be his downfall.
He might wake up in the morning and have a shower. He might have a good time.
But see, when you look at it, like, I've done United got better players than Hibs. When you look at it on paper, when you just mentioned Watt, McNulty, Levitt,
Levitt's
Edwards at the back.
I don't know if they work as a team better. I think it works as a unit better.
I think.
Butcher.
Who would be your players at Hibs that are better than a Tony Watt up front, attacking wise?
Is he injured?
He's injured,
but you don't really, these bands that have come in, you've not seen
the best of them.
Or you don't know if they're going to be that level yet.
So what do you think?
Goalkeeper, I know, big
Seagrass as well,
yeah. Top goalkeeper, so he is, isn't he? Aye. I know the more we started talking about that, the more you kind of lean towards United, didn't you? I just don't think Hibs get enough going forward in the forward there. Dundee United, there you're talking about it. McNulty, Watt, you know, top players. So and behind them, you know, that Levitt, he's only 19, wasn't he?
Yeah, good player.
He'll be winning them up.
Aye.
He's in the Welsh squad. He's in the Welsh squad.
Good player. Scored some top goals as well.
Yeah.
But then on to the Dons.
The Dirty Dons.
The Dirty Dons. They travel to Dundee. I think I can only say this one way. Aberdeen win.
Aye.
What do you think?
I think so as well. I think he's got him playing away. He's not scared to drop people as we've seen with Scott Brown. I think he's it.
Dundee.
And Lewis is coming back on a high as well. He's coming back and he's going to be there's nothing. I mean, remember what it's like, or we do, but it's when you get your first international cup, you come back, you're all happy. You're all happy. You know what I mean? Sorry. But you're on a buzz because it's just got your first cap, so it's he'll be. I think he'll be flying. He'll be wanting to show that he deserves to play. So I think Lewis and the boys in Aberdeen will be too strong for him.
I think Aberdeen will have the bit between their teeth.
I think
because
so.
they still think they can get that top 6. That's the way they're looking at it. Dundee, they've had a couple of weeks on the training field, but sometimes you wonder how they've managed. You wonder how they've managed that. You know, if they went and worked hard for the last 10 days or whatever, if they gave them a few days off, because again, it's about getting players on side as well.
Mark will work on them. He'll work on them.
Sometimes you've got to be careful.
Give him a break and get him in, then he'll get him in and he'll work on them. But
it's not a gimme. That's not a gimme.
It's no,
a long shot. But
I think it'll be a good game.
You would edge towards Aberdeen because Dundee are down there, and when you're down there, you don't get the breaks at times. But and I just think Aberdeen looking upwards, to get that top 6, will just maybe have a wee bit too much for them. But again, it's close.
I just look at Dundee and I think there's no many people that you want to go in the trenches with. There's no many people there. They've got to fight for life every game now, and I don't see them doing that.
Hopefully the surface is
I don't see Peter
recovered a wee bit.
I don't see Peter hurting enough in the Dundee team.
I don't know. I think they'll
I think they're hurting, but you've got to go out and date in the park. You stroll about the park.
Maybe just down to are they good enough? Maybe I don't know actually.
Maybe. I think that's in it. He's talking about is sometimes players in their dressing rooms, there's just that acceptance that
I don't think they've got the takes, if I'm honest. Paul McGill's not like that. Charlie Adams not like that. I think.
If they go there, Charlie can talk, man, but he can't. You've got to have legs in there now. I think you've got to have legs.
See, a lot of the things come into it as well.
No disrespect to Charlie, but he's getting on and he can still play in a winning team. But when you're down there, he'll put the tackles in, but it might be too much. He might get himself sent off because sometimes Charlie leads by example and he puts something in.
Wee boy Anderson and it.
I know.
But you wonder how it's going to.
It's just one of them.
If they were to drop contract-wise, the people, how's that affect their contract? Are they going to have a contract? You don't. So sometimes it's like in there, like they need to be in the top division to get their contract to keep their money. So they're fighting for that. They should be fighting for that. I assume they've all got families and all that, and you want to do well. But sometimes you get players with a mentality that they just accept it and say, well, it's not been my season.
Is this the last game or the second last game before the split? Is this the last game before the split?
No.
Don't know.
Second last.
What game you got this weekend?
Aberdeen will get in the top 6.
I think so.
You know what game you're doing, Derek? No?
Motherwell. Going to go and watch some.
You're always fucking at Motherwell, aren't you?
They're a good watch, but they're struggling at the minute. By the way, the last time I was there at Fir Park, the fans vented their
yes,
which is harsh. Graham Alexander, you're flying, you lose your best player in January.
They're shouting for his seat,
I know.
I know.
Remember the bottom league when he came in by this?
That's fans are fickle at times. And that's.
What's the manager meant to do? Well, it does matter nothing. But he was flying, he loses his best player.
Who's the manager?
I know you can, but that's football. So as
it's hard in Scotland, isn't it? Because you can't just go and replace somebody as good as Tony.
Who are you going to get that's got you? What Tony scored 12 goals up into January?
I know.
How are you replacing that?
I'm surprised they're on that poor run because when I've watched them, they can be a decent side. They've got power. Van Veen up top. They've got Roberts, pace up top as well. Woolery comes into that in the middle of the park. They're good.
See, when you're Graham Alexander and you've got their resources, what you do is you make a team hard to beat, which he has, and then you've got 2 or 3 special players like a Tony Watt that when you get the ball back, you can go and do a bit for you. When you lose that, it's tough.
100%.
Aye.
Who's got a manager seat on the day?
And they're not in that position to replace guys.
Guys that are getting criticised, crazy, mate.
At Dundee, remember he was saying when he lost his 2 strikers, it was similar. Very difficult for these teams to. But that listen,
the fans don't care. They just see them get beat.
They're hard.
Wee boy Cornelius come into it. He's a good young player as well. Sometimes that's what to appease the fans. Sometimes you've got to do that. You've got to bring in, and Motherwell are decent in terms of bringing the youth through. So if there's 1 or 2 there, bring them in. Sometimes that can just take the pressure off you a wee bit with the fans because they've been shouting for his head.
What about Big Harry Maguire getting booed? Do you hear that? What is he getting booed for?
Because he's hopeless at Man United.
What? But
It was at Man United Stadium, wasn't it?
it was Man U fans.
Must be Man U fans. Which,
He's been awful at Man United, hasn't he?
it's terrible.
That's what we're talking about. He shouldn't be getting picked. There's better centre halves in England.
But again, that's where you go back to what I was saying about
I know he's done well, but
Who's the ref for the Celtic Rangers game?
You're a wee pal, Wally. So you'll need to get me. Make sure you don't keep him up late.
No, I'll take
Get him in a bath, 8 o'clock. Wee bedtime. Wee story. The tiger that came to tea. Get him to his bed.
Is that story? Tiger makes scared of me, man. Leave the tiger, man. Get a wee angel one or something. You see on
Get a wee fairy one.
Jank Willie Collum, Jank, seriously, when that phone call came through and says you're doing that game, Jank, he's just shy.
No, he'll love it, Willie. Willie loves it, mate. He thinks he's the best at it, Willie.
Well, listen, probably if you want to do that game, then good on you, because certainly when you might be doing a referee in that game.
Right, Wally, if you're listening, just give the players a wee bit of leeway, because it's frantic.
See, to be fair to him, I think he usually does in these games.
Well, I've saw him still. What was the last game?
It's a linesman.
I mean in the Celtic Rangers games, he needs a bit of leeway.
Give yourself a wee bit of time,
especially
thought
first 15 minutes, because it's pretty relentless.
Just send somebody off.
Just too quick. Just give yourself, have a wee think about it. Even, have a wee chat with your.
I'll talk to him.
Have a wee word with him, would you? Because don't fly in there, because you've got to understand when you get there in that atmosphere. And, you're pent up aggressions there, man.
That's the biggest problem with referees.
It.
They've no experienced that atmosphere as a player, so.
And they might be struggling, they might be affected by that.
But you should know.
I mean? I've said this, I guarantee about 20 people tweet Willie Collum sending somebody off in the first 2 minutes of that game. I bet you, mate, 100%. I'll get direct messages. Anyway. Right, Coombe time.
Right, I'm going to go with...
What are you going to go with?
I'm going to ask you a question, first person to get it right.
Okay.
Alright, so is this a quiz for these two?
A quiz.
Whoever gets it right, I'll ask.
Am I in?
Alright, if you want to jump in, that's fine.
You jump in.
Okay, here's the first. What's the capital of Australia?
What?
Sydney.
No, it's not.
It's Australia.
It's
Melbourne.
Wrong. No, it's not. It's
Queensland.
It's not Queensland. It's
wrong
not.
again.
It's not Canberra.
Canberra.
Frank, I'm going to ask you. I thought you knew your stuff.
Canberra. There you go.
Right, Frank, here we go. And ain't messing about. We're going to go with.
Oh, good shit.
The same, mate.
What's that?
He's a sex symbol, isn't he, man?
Right.
Keevan's texting me. Where's Andy?
Who's that? Keevan's again?
Keevan's just texting me.
Andy blocked him, didn't he?
Right,
I just want to talk nonsense all the time. I wanted to recruit my talk. Right, here we go. We'll go to you. Ross County Hearts. I've given them for spoke about Ross County Hearts.
Yeah.
And gaze the possible lineups as well.
Ross County. You're around Ross County.
I fancy to see the big out front for Ross County. He's pretty good.
Like Jordan White.
Ross Stewart.
Aye, that's him. Rod. Listen, he's got Ross County playing well, but no, I just think Hearts are on a roll. I just think, I know it's away from home, but I think Hearts have got too much ability. They've got players that want to keep the ball as well, and that's. You need that in a place like Ross County.
Well, this might change your opinion. Andy's been great because he gets travel sick, doesn't he?
Does he?
So he's worried about that journey.
He's David Dungeon's knock him out, give him an injection, knock him out, and he'll wake up as there.
That journey could be a problem. Bit of snow on the forecast. There you go.
Single road up to Ross County. Killer.
Beautiful road.
Get a crash and
travelled it many a time.
Some bad players made their debut up there.
Did you make your debut?
That's horrendous. It's really bad because I was trying to think of something to say good there about me make my debut. But hey ho. We'll go with here's a cracker here. How's Dundee United?
What a game of football that'll be.
How's Dundee United? Wow.
I'm going for another away win there. Yeah. I'm going for Dundee United. I think.
I tend to agree with them.
I just think they've got might have.
Bang on the money.
I was going to go for a draw, but I think Dundee United might just nick it.
You just put a snooze in.
It was a wee bit.
Couldn't have waited a couple of minutes till this was done there.
Choking. Been absolutely choking for it.
No shower, snooze in.
Lenny in it. No, the shower. I mean the snooze bit.
You going to Whitey?
By Jordan.
Are you going to Whitey? Yeah,
Jordan Whitey. Right, what one next?
Sorry, who did you say, Dundee United?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'll say to that,
Brewster.
I'll just quickly say to that, with both of you there, both of you are rhyming your prediction there anyway.
His wee mate's in charge.
Dundee Aberdeen. We're getting a few texts for that.
I'll tell you what, I'm
Red
going
hot.
Busy man.
if my coupon comes up this week, it'll be.
us all out.
I'm going to
Take us all out.
Aberdeen. That's 3 away wins.
Wow.
There you go.
No bad. And then the biggie, Rangers.
That's 4 away wins. I'm going for a Celtic.
Wow.
There you go.
Francis.
There you go.
Right, you ask a question now, Si.
Right, I'm going to start with the big one for you, Derek.
No, Si, you ask a question, please.
Well,
I'll ask a question, right? Capital
Well, that kicks in.
America.
New York. Washington,
my God.
Washington.
That's worse than
Washington.
Australia.
Washington. Nah, Washington.
That's worse than Australia.
Washington.
New York.
New York. Just quickly.
Pathetic.
Washington. I go to.
That's
Right.
Trump's
I
capital.
knew you'd say New York. Right, ready, Derek? We'll start with the big one for you. St Johnstone v Livingston.
St Johnstone v Livingston, and I'm going to go for. Do you know something? I'm going to go for St Johnstone. Mm-hmm. So I'm up.
Two style icons on the side.
Aye.
Will that play a part?
I like Livingston. I've said it numerous times on this, you know that, but I just think I think St Johnstone will edge that.
Right. We're going to go... The game you're doing, Motherwell, St Mirren.
I'm going to go for. I'm going to go Motherwell. I think they'll bounce back. Yep. So I'm
I
going to
think
go
there'll be
Motherwell.
no shots.
Nah, they're no bad, Motherwell. I just think they're due a win as well. It's one of them. Do you know that? So I'm going to go. Motherwell, the Steelman.
Stephen Robinson still back at his old...
I know.
want
And he
dogs
got
abuse?
the only one he's had is against St Mirren, isn't it? Dundee, sorry.
They played themselves in a bounce game and won it.
No, but up at Dundee, wasn't it? The one at Dundee, it was the
Last minute, wasn't
midweek game, aye. So, but no, I'm going to go with Motherwell.
Right,
There you
I
go.
think it'll be a tricky fixture because we know you fancy United, so I'm going to give you Ross County v Hearts.
And I agree with Maka there, absolutely. I think Hearts are in a brilliant place, good fit, but I'm sure Andy will be able to.
Don't think you want me, eh?
Aye, he'll be able to.
Terrifying.
Bergkamp, innit? Hates travel.
He'll be able to
Doesn't he?
suffer that journey.
Andy?
So I'm going to go Hearts.
All right, and last, Rangers v Celtic.
Well, it's going to. I think there's going to be goals in it. I don't agree with the 2-0 prediction. I think it will be like a 2-1
alright, okay.
or a 3-2. I think there's goals for both sides.
I wouldn't have took that, Frank.
So I'm going to go Rangers.
Wow.
That's a surprise, eh?
Good
Yeah,
cue.
that's a
Right, who wants to ask
Ask a question first.
Why don't you ask a question?
Doesn't need to be capitals though.
Just anything.
No.
'Cause I know some
Just
people.
general knowledge.
I know some people struggle with capitals. Yeah. Hey, go.
Where was
You go, you do it.
Right.
Go on, you do it.
No, you're answering.
I've not got a question.
You both.
I'm
Everyone
asking.
asks a question, right?
I
Go.
can go and ask the question.
Be 18.
Where was Richard Gough born?
South Africa. There you go.
No, but you can't ask a question like that.
Well, what do you want? You
General
say that's
knowledge, that's about your
That's
mates.
general knowledge. That's the same.
What did they used to shout when they played right back? Give us it.
So you're
That's what I shouted. Give us it.
Roger
And he ran up to
It's
the
like
wing.
Gazette, innit?
Gough was
Gazette.
good because he used to.
It was right
Give us
back. That's what he said. Give us it. Just be like, up to that wing.
Are you doing a trouser golf in your mic this week or what?
I don't know.
What, a trouser golf, did you?
Did you miss it?
Did you hear it?
Nah, they went viral if it did. There's no way you're farting that
It
much.
was.
Nah, be silent. I can smell
Right,
it.
give us a question.
One
Frank.
question to end. It can be
One-
anything.
anything.
I know, we know we're trying to direct it towards. We want a wee bit of.
A wee bit of,
Aye.
I don't know, a
Give
wee
us
bit
a question.
controversial. How long did it take me in my first Old Firm game to get sent off?
I thought it was going to be something else there.
No, no.
I know.
15 minutes.
Close.
13.
No, close.
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 Do you know?
He's told us before, I know.
Aye, I was playing in it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact times.
Is that the one you're fighting?
Remember he says, I remember he says,
I was at a duel.
that's the kind of games that I'd love to play. I said, you were playing.
Right, so what was it?
14.
Oh, you
I
said
said
15, I said 13.
Aye.
Aye, I said 15. I
Last thing Big Billy said to me, the gaffer, he says, don't get involved.
Brilliant.
What?
But the 14th minute actually is the 15th minute.
No, I
Actually,
Tim
it
get
is.
sent off.
Because from 0 to
17 or
1,
18.
so I was right.
Right, who's asking this Coop?
Who? Slaney? Right.
On
Go
go.
on,
Right,
squad.
Slaney.
If you want to do it in your own way, do it your own way.
And
I'm trying to keep this as long
Yeah,
as
no,
possible.
an Australian
I'm
accent.
gonna-
Australian accent.
I did always
Take
ask.
the accent here. Come on, let's be, they're deadly serious. This is a coop, we need to get a
Right,
coop.
Either an
As
accent
a
or
coop,
fat.
as a coop, they see
Fat
me.
you're asking.
Do
Aye.
a fart in between a question,
Absolutely
please.
not.
Fat
Come on.
between each one.
Do anything you want.
I know.
Big
Please.
game. Right.
Big game.
Oh, that was a belter.
There you go.
I gotta be.
There's a belt.
Caught the end of that.
What's that song? The Belter Man. Right. Hibs Dundee United. What's your thought?
Hibs, home win.
Oh,
There we go.
you don't mean that.
Scorer.
Right.
Scorer will
Why
be...
Hibs? Right. Can you
Why? Why?
Great question. Yeah, asked me that. But hey, I'm not about individuals, I'm about a team. So whoever whatever
Doig.
it goes.
Right, so who's got?
Doig.
You just
Think
go
of
finish it
Crown.
off.
Maybe the
Right.
Crown.
I think it'd be boy Doig will hit one for it. We'll do a 20 move pass.
What do you left back?
Be a crack sight.
Right, Motherwell v St Mirren,
Another.
your old club,
I think that's
on that surface that you provided.
a draw written all over it. And I think the two managers, you said, Robinson's going to get booed if the crowd, if he's getting a bit of stick.
Alexander will get booed.
He'll get booed as well, so I think the two will be playing a bit safe, so go draw.
Okay.
Right, and I'm going to go St
with
Johnson
Vinny.
v Livingston.
It's another draw written all over it.
No.
So Johnson fighting
think
for
so?
life, Livingston,
4 draws.
good team,
Celtic
so
Rangers,
draw.
4 draws.
2 draws, right?
It's 3 draws altogether. Right, go.
Right, and I want to know what's your pre-match ritual before this game on Sunday, 12 o'clock kick-off. Massive game, Rangers v Celtic.
You all get naked in the huddle, don't you?
Aye, we
Might not
usually
love
do
it.
that, it's not the home games.
What's your
Ibrox, we don't do that.
pre-match ritual in the morning, Sunday morning?
The tunes will be blasting.
Right.
First thing you wake up, first thing I used to do is get home.
No sectarian change. No, just
I'm not interested. Forget it, he's not interested. I'm just going to see the score.
Pre-match ritual game it.
Listen, I don't want to get into it all.
Right.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff recent, the last pre-match rituals you've said about my man or that in the fireplace and hang for the telly and all that. Remember?
Oh, I know.
Remember that?
Yeah. Your man didn't like it, did she?
Didn't enjoy that.
No.
Right.
So,
She wanted to go to something else.
Nate, what about if the win will you stay the huddle?
Aye,
Right, okay.
So there's 5 here.
5 is.
Right.
So, what's the
explain
score?
it.
In the shower. 5 is in the shower, then the
So
huddle.
what's the
That'll
score?
probably be the only way I'll get a show.
But it's only 90 seconds,
Aye,
90
what's the
seconds, and it goes
Hey,
cold.
that's so wrong, innit? Right, here we go. Right, score line. I said it, Celtic.
Hey-ho.
Celtic, okay.
Right.
Right, I'm going to ask you a question to finish the show.
That is
Okay.
fucking
Alright.
questions,
Right,
what's
go.
the question?
That's a good
Who is
question.
the most, are you ready?
Right, okay.
Who is the most successful male tennis player in history?
Djokovic.
Bang.
Wow. This guy only knows football. Embarrassing.
Cheers, boys. Aye.
Nadal just won that one to win it, didn't he? What am I thinking, man?
Australia, Djokovic.
That's because he
won
don't
it.
get the...
Jags.
Right.
Goodbye.
Guys,
Aye, been a
thank
pleasure
you.
as always.